Hello friends, this is your girl Goldilocks here, and we are going to do some candle making today. We got our hot plates, our molds, our candles, our candle holders. There you go. I got these candles from Dollar Tree, and then we have our just plain wax. I have lavender and I have white there, and this is my candle making kit. Got that on Amazon. Some sticks, some toothpicks, and then again the candle holders, and we have the wicks that we are going to use. And so I'm using the loose wax versus the wax in the containers or in the glass things for a reason. There's 4 different waxes, 2 loose, 2 in the containers, and I am doing that with a purpose. And the purpose is basically so that we have containers for the wax, and also just to make it a little bit easier for me as far as like pouring the hot wax. This is my first time making my own custom candles, so I wanted to be as safe as possible, not trying to do anything too complicated. So anyway, this is our prep. I'm taking my wicks and these little clips that are meant to help keep the wicks straight as the wax dried, and I'm going to take my little teeny candle holders here and I'm going to melt them down first, because obviously the smaller wax, or excuse me, the loose wax is going to be our foundation. So here we go. Sorry, my wax warmer would not go any farther, so and as our wax melts, I just add in additional little cubes here, and I end up using 4 cubes for each holder here. And this is like very time consuming. I can see why a lot of ladies use the oven when they're making candles, because it literally took forever for all this wax to melt, which was fine. I just, kind of did it over time and it all worked out. So the first one is full, and so now we're going to do the second one, and here is the wax that we're going to use for the remaining 2 small waxes. And of course, if you guys enjoy the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're interested in my lovely little gifts in the background, the link will be in the description. That is our Valentine's Day gift wrapping ideas, so yeah, check them out. Alright, so we got all 4 of our bases done and ready to go now. Now we're melting down the wax that's already in the containers, and I decided to use those for the molds because they already had a container, which would make it a lot easier to pour. Well, somewhat, because I kind of actually made a mess here. You guys won't see it on camera, but I definitely made a mess pouring this the first time, and it would have very much benefited me to have like a cup or something to pour the wax out of, but it's all good. It's wax, it cleans up really easy. As you can tell by my molds, yeah, like it got a little messy, but nonetheless, it's all good. We were able to get our lovely hearts and lips out of our molds, so no complaints here. I'm happy. All right, so we have our red ornaments here from the molds, and then we're using the lavender base for the candles. Okay, so what I decided to do is I had a vision of like sticking the wick through the hearts or the different ornaments. So these are dry, but they're still slightly warm, so it's gonna make it easier to like put a hole in them so we can slide the wick through without cracking the candle. So that's what we did. I just used a toothpick to try to create a hole that was big enough for the wick. These wicks are actually kind of thick, so what I did is I just went through and I just kind of swirled the toothpick around to make the hole bigger. And you don't want to make it too big, obviously. You kind of want it to be like a little bit of a snug fit, so it doesn't go anywhere as you put it on the wick. And it was like super easy to do that. As you can see, I just enlarged the hole a little bit and it slid right through the wick, and you just gotta make sure you press it down, and that's how it looks. Ooh, it looks so cool. I really like it. Really liked how this looked. I love the idea of putting the heart through the wick. I think that's really fun. And then I'm just kind of adding my ornaments and placing them accordingly to my design. It's actually, what I'm doing here isn't going to be my final design, but I was just playing with it because again, this is my first time, and you know, I'm just kind of winging it through. And any mold that has like excess wax on there, I just kind of modified it with my toothpicks to smooth it out, or either kind of like pick off any excess wax that just does not belong there. So super easy, and I just love the way this looks. I thought it was like so cute. This is like a great way to like do something like special and customized without like doing too much. It doesn't cost a lot. I mean, again, everything or almost everything that I used here came from the Dollar Tree. So, and it's super cute, and you can actually use them. And yeah, that's how we look so far. So far, so good on our first design. I love it. I think it is absolutely adorable. So now we're going to our next candle. This is the white candle, and I'm thinking that instead of the hearts, I want to do some lips on this bad boy. So I'm literally repeating the same process I did with the heart as far as adding the hole to get it to fix over our wick there. Super easy, and I don't know, I really like the way that the lips end up turning out. They look really good. So yep, as you can see, again, just swirl a little bit. Again, try not to make the hole too big. You can make it big, but you know, you want it to be like a snugger fit on there so that, you know, it doesn't move and it stays firm, and you know, there's no gap there. And we're just gonna slip that over the wick, and we're good to go. That looks cool. Don't forget, gotta cut the wick there because we don't want these extra long wicks. They look a little awkward. And here you go. How cool does that look? Super cool. And you guys, if you haven't already, please make sure you follow me on social media. I'm Goldilocks Does That here on YouTube. Goldilocks Does That on Instagram, and Goldilocks Does That on TikTok. So check me out on the other social media platforms. And so I decided to add one extra mold because I felt a little more comfortable pouring. I still made a little bit of a mess, as you guys will see in a second, but nowhere near as bad as I did the first time. See, like a little mess, but it's all good. I got wax paper there, so easy to clean up. And these are how it dried. That's my third design with another heart. My first heart, unfortunately, that looked like that with the red broke, so I got my light pink, or light pink large heart here, and then I'm just adding my extra ornaments to make it fabulous. And I just think this is like a really nice and cute Valentine's Day gift. It says personal, and it doesn't take a lot of effort. Again, I would say use an oven to melt your wax because it's a lot faster. This took me quite some time because I just had the individual wax warmer. Okay, and so now we're going to do our fourth design here, and I think I'll use another pair of lips because I like the mold. The second mold I use with the lips, it's really a little more puckered, so I think that looks cool. And here we go, guys. These are my different designs for our personalized Valentine's Day candles. They look awesome. They're super practical. You can light them up, be real romantic, tell your special someone that they mean something special to you. So again, guys, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel so you can see even more designs in the future. And I hope you have a wonderful and lovely Valentine's Day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.